Hey, what's going on?
Yo,
How's everybody doing, man? BJ, Quantum, what's going on, gentlemen?
Ain't nothing. How y'all
wonderful
doing?
man, chilling, kicking it,
Yes, sir. Yes.
ushering in this wonderful fall season on this beautiful Friday. It was beautiful today outside, man.
Yes, it was.
I didn't
Completely
get,
gorgeous.
I didn't
A
get a lot
lot
of
of it.
didn't get a lot of sunlight, man. I've been working all day, man.
Oh
But
man,
I'll be outside this weekend, man.
there we
Okay.
go.
Yeah,
Turn it. Hey, in that dark room, brother. That vampire syndrome
it
setting in.
is,
You gotta,
man.
you,
I gotta get a
gotta get out.
lamp in here too, man. That's why it looks real dark in here, man. You barely see me or whatever like that. So I definitely got to get the proper lighting going. BJ, what's up with you, brother?
I'm chilling, man. Staying busy, man.
The
So,
way to be, man.
y'all need to go hit that link down there. Patreon headphones only. There's a music channel of shit that just I like music and videos. Something in the background, just chill and just vibe out, man.
Did you
Just
post the link already?
yeah. Well,
I'm,
no.
I'm,
Let me go
my
ahead and
joint's
post.
okay, okay,
Let me
okay,
go
okay.
ahead and post it. I gotta
Yeah, man.
check now.
Throw that in there,
But
brother.
yeah, just come on, man, and just chill out with me, man, for real, man. So
Yeah, man.
and then other shit too, I got other shit I'm working on too. So yeah, busy.
Or yeah, man. So shout out to before we really get into the story, R.I.P. to Frankly Beverly, man.
Yeah,
A legend, timely classics, man. I know you gentlemen are a little too young, man, but you guys want to pretend like you know about Frankly Beverly, man. I'm joking, man.
We
Y'all are older than me. But go ahead.
we do. Frankie Beverly and Maze, right?
Yes,
The
sir.
group. I mean, what an iconic career, what an illustrious career that guy had. He believe it or not, he actually brought a lot of talent to the forefront behind the scenes that people really don't know about. I mean, he's very instrumental in a lot of careers in the music industry.
Yep.
A lot of historic, rich history, a lot of talent. Able to kind of find the right people to put around him to make that sound very eclectic but very rich.
Yep.
I mean, hey man, he's gonna be missed, brother. He's gonna be missed. So my shout out and condolences to the family and to all the music lovers out there that
for
appreciate
sure,
good music from that era.
for sure.
Likewise. Y'all ready to get in the first story? I'm sorry. Did you have anything, BJ?
Oh no, my partner put me on to him, man. He really loved to see Smooth. He really loved that dude, man. Frankie Beverly and Maze, and then I kind of got gravitated toward her. That was kind of late, like 17, 18, maybe around that time,
Mhm.
man. So um, the instrumentation and the music, the voice, the notes he hits, and just the way that they vibe, man. It's just some damn cookout music, man. Just something to make you
Yeah.
feel good, man.
I,
It's just it's organic, man. Just bring feelings out you that you can't explain, man. So yeah, man. R.I.P. and shout out to Frankie.
Timeless classics, man. He came around the time in the late 70s, 80s when music was changing. It was more up tempo. He just stayed to his roots. Some of it was up tempo, man, but it was very, low tempo, almost gospel-y, you know what I mean? That's soul music, you know what I'm saying? That's why the
Mhm.
mix is timeless. So rest in peace to a legend, man. Um, First story, man. Diddy's out here doing Diddy things, I guess, as some people
Oh,
say. Uh, I don't remember this clip being so long. I think maybe I went through the first 3 minutes of it. So they got your boy's house, and we're just gonna play this and we're gonna chop it up.
Okay.
We're now getting a closer look at the mountains of evidence federal investigators collected at the homes of P. Diddy leading up to his indictment. This includes things like guns, ammunition, electronic evidence, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and personal lubricant. To understand all this and how it relates to Diddy's case, we're hearing from former CIA officer and FBI agent Tracy Walder. I'm Sierra Gillespie, and this is Law and Crime News. Major news this week out of New York, where now disgraced rapper Sean P. Diddy Combs was arrested and taken into custody. On Monday, a grand jury indicted him on multiple federal charges, including racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Homeland Security took Diddy into custody at the Park Hyatt in New York. According to his legal team, Diddy's been in the city for the past week ahead of these anticipated charges. So Diddy may have had a heads up that these charges were on the way, but it wasn't a complete surprise to the rest of us either. Federal investigators issued search warrants on 2 of Diddy's homes this spring, and that's when experts told us it's not if, but when Diddy will be arrested. We couldn't confirm then that Diddy was the target of the search, but we had a good idea.
So, they went in, they raided your boy. I'll let y'all get it off first, man. What are your thoughts?
DJ, you want to jump on that first, brother? You want me to hit
it? The floor is yours, sir.
All right, man. Oh, man, so much to unpack, brother. Unpack.
Man, I'll jump in first, man.
Go ahead, Elaine. You got it.
Mine's a little more. The screen looks very weird, man. Why does it look like that?
There we go. Kind of small.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe a different layout.
Yeah, I guess that's. I don't know what's going on, but look, I think it's a witch hunt, man. I'll be honest with you. I do.
Okay.
I think the charges, or if he did something, I don't condone that at all. But I personally think the charges are very weak, right? When you say something like coercion, right? That's one of the things, right? How do you coerce an adult, right? They didn't say he forcefully did anything. He's drug. I read the indictment. Drugs are not in there, right? Transporting somebody with the intent to engage in X work, right? That I don't know. I feel like that becomes a slippery slope. You get what I'm saying? You talking to a chick, you trying to trick off some money, you trying to come see her, she comes to see you, y'all do XYZ. It's like, okay, is that transporting a woman for the purpose of X work? You get what I'm saying? This dude, I mean, he's basically being indicted for being a freak. I'll be honest with you. And that's not, and that's why these, and then they got him for racketeering. Racketeering is like, a criminal enterprise engaged in nefarious acts or whatever like that. You get what I'm saying? This dude is doing freak offs. You get what I'm saying? So I really feel like they're overcharging him and putting extra to it. And when they threw the racketeering on there, it just made me feel like the case against him is very weak.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in on this. I'm gonna ride your coattails for a second there, Elaine. Yeah. To me, man, it's a witch hunt, brother. I'm going to say something that may be a little bit off kilter to what the storyline wants you to see, because see, the media has a way of portraying what they believe they think people need or want to hear about the way they want you to. They have a way of coercing the masses to hear it the way they want you to hear it, if you want to say it that way.
Yeah.
Truthfully, man, I believe there's a campaign, there's a concerted effort and a campaign to criminalize as many people as possible. Now, there's reasons for that. I'm not going to get into them tonight, but there are reasons why they want to criminalize people. Now, did he do anything wrong? I mean, there may be here's the deal. You put the microscope on anybody, no one's clean, perfect, man. Everybody's gonna have something that you're gonna be like. I mean, but with a guy of that, with that type of star power, that statuesque, that that global presence.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, he's dealing with so many people every day. You never know what is going on in his world. Somebody may have this, or somebody may steal that, or he may get tied into something because of who he's dealing with. You just never know when you're that connected.
My thing is this: what he's being accused of, I think a lot of you guys done did. Basically, somebody for the
y'all funny, y'all funny. Both of y'all funny as hell.
Hold on, bro.
Y'all funny as hell.
Dudes be talking about tricking their money off. This is basically what he did. He's tricking his money off. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing in the indictment. Now, if he did any of the things that I'm about to list, then I do not rock with him. If he forced anybody to do something, if he took somebody's drink, if he forcefully manipulated somebody and blackmailed somebody to doing something, that they didn't want to do. But essentially, these are consenting adults.
Really? Consenting. Oh, see, there's a gray area in that consent and shit. Because the person you dealing with, are they gullible?
So,
can you manipulate them?
That's a slippery slope.
Yeah, and that's the part y'all motherfuckers leaving out. Because a lot of these people that said they part of, they gullible as hell.
Hey, I was getting there, VJ. I was gonna go there, but I wanted Elaine to kind of set the stage a little bit, so I can.
Okay, all right. Just
I
throwing that out there.
I was gonna say I don't really do the gullible thing. If
well, they do.
Well, because if these people have mental issues, then that's okay.
It ain't even about mental. It's just some people are fucking gullible. They'll go along with what's popular, and they're gonna be there and do whatever.
But if Diddy's if Diddy says, "Yo, I'm gonna fly you out, do X, Y, Z," and you say yes, that's criminal on him.
Right.
I mean,
what they're saying.
It's the criminal part. It's the criminal part of the age of the people.
No, they're not saying anything about.
No, they're not underage.
Well, what's criminal?
They're saying that he is basically it's a Mann Act, basically, which is a bull BS law, anyways, right?
It's a what?
It's basically the Mann Act, right? Basically,
the Mann Act. Jack
transporting somebody for immoral purposes, which is super vague anyway, right?
Yeah.
So he's being accused of transporting people for the specific reason of X work, right? Basically,
X work,
right? I.e., slippery slope. You're with some chick. You buy a plane ticket. Say, yo, come here. I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. I get you. I know how. Look, I done heard y'all on YouTube. Not y'all, but I heard people on YouTube. Y'all be tricking off your money, right?
They do.
But this is essentially what Diddy is being accused of. Well, what they've laid out. They got more, then that's different. But I got questions, right? That's the point. Like, you can't coerce a consenting adult. Did he drop a pill in them or something like that? Then they can't consent.
Oh yeah, right.
If it's a child, they can't consent, right?
Now,
two of the witnesses that I actually was reading, two of the witnesses that they have are actually ex-workers, right?
Yeah.
They are literally in the industry doing their thing. And then he said, "Come out, do your thing, and we'll take care of you." You get what I'm saying? And and
they talking.
And they're
talking. Right now they are.
Nobody forced your ass to go there. Yeah. So what you talking for?
That's what he said.
But essentially, that's what he's being locked up for, buying sex work or
what, Elaine? I respectfully fuck all that shit you talking about, because I really don't care, because the way I see it, all the legalities of it, you can get as analytical as you want to it. In my eyes, all I see is karma. However it come, that shit gonna come back on you. Now he's still a lot of fucked up shit.
Good point. That's a good point.
The Cassidy part is not in here.
I don't even care about Cassidy. I'm talking about all the people that he done chewed up and spit out over the last 30-something years, bro.
Yeah,
got a point.
Talented people just thrown to the side and shit, bro. I done witnessed this shit since I was a kid with this nigga.
Got a point.
And these people just sitting out there just nothing. So all I see is karma. That's all I see.
Oh, this is an interesting conversation, because I disagree. But no,
go ahead, disagree. Go ahead.
Because I'm gonna tell you exactly why I disagree, or a question that I have that I think I'm gonna disagree with you. I don't want to cut you off though, Quantum.
No, go ahead.
Now get your thought off, brother. Go ahead. I'll jump in behind you.
So Diddy had. So I guess what you're accusing Diddy of having bad business practices, right? That's what you're saying. Like how we teach artists.
A lot of artists from Bad Boy have been broken. And ain't the same sense. And it's a slew of people. They had some nice music, bro. For real. Come on.
I do see that pattern, but if you sign a fucked up deal, is that on Diddy?
It ain't even about the fucked up deal. You think this nigga just started doing this shit?
Are you saying Diddy is orchestrating things in their life or whatever like that?
They all I'll just say a lot of them have been saying it or inferring that. You think this shit just started, bro? For real? Mm-hmm. Look at all the people that got thrown by the wayside from Bad Boy, Total, Carl Thomas, motherfucking Fade. I mean, well, he tried with Cass, but he just did that shit to keep her ass happy. He wasn't even, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he did throw a case on Sean. I mean, I understand that.
See
that right there.
See, and you had just admitted what I just said, though. That karma shit is a bitch. You don't legislate how that shit come back on you.
Yeah,
it just come back.
your
That's
boy,
why I'm just sitting back like, well,
yeah, but people will talk about people like what's his name, Craig Mack, and be like, oh, did he do nothing? I'm like, well, I'll be honest, that ain't
Black
really,
Rob,
but that's not really Diddy's responsibility. I did
man.
business with these brothers, and like the entertainment shit makes you think they're cool or something. But I did business.
You ever did me like that? If I'm on my motherfucking deathbed and shit.
But
and he like, nigga, nah, nigga, I ain't got $20 type shit. I'm like,
I ain't letting it.
real,
No, I'm
bro.
keeping all your publishing.
Look, man, I will snatch that IV out my arm and fucking find a way, get the energy. I'll find the strength to get your ass back. You try me like that.
Speaking of, when they said when Diddy would have these freak offs, he'd get people IVs and stuff at the end of the night. Or
yeah, I heard about that shit.
For real? Yeah, the nurse on staff too.
It was getting crazy, man. I guess it got crazy in the freak offs, man.
Let me say something about this, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm towing the line with both of y'all because I do believe in energy. I believe the energy that you dispense is going to ultimately be the energy that comes back towards you some kind of way. I believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe you do right by people so that energy comes right back to you.
Yeah.
If you're mistreating people, and I hate that, and I don't want to be that guy to bring up the Cassie Hotel incident because I mean, okay.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
So the way that he went about that, man, that was a little bit egregious, man. I mean, that's literally in public. You're supposed to assault women at all like that, for real.
Yep.
But to do it in that type of situation where, I mean, clearly he had to know there were cameras, and he clearly didn't care. I mean, he went in there and was like,
down to pay them to not release the footage or something like that.
That ain't gonna happen. No, they're not, because if that's the case,
it was like 50,000.
I didn't hear about him trying to like bribe anybody.
It was a bribe, yeah.
Okay, see, now this will be similar to the Michael Irvin thing of that camera stuff, where you're using the hotel's footage, and someone's going to find a way to come. So at the end of the day, there is a small sliver of karma that's going to come back to you over these last, like BJ said, 30-something years in the music industry. I know he's got beefs everywhere. Everybody's mad about the royalty deals and contracts, and he won't let me out of he stole my publishing and all this crazy stuff. Now,
yeah,
I do think though, now to your point, Elaine, I think, is it warranted of a federal investigation though? I mean, nobody got hurt, huh?
Yeah, they had a Homeland Security.
Why Sean Diddy Combs no longer has to pay 100.
My bad. Go
ahead. Hey, now check this out though. Here's another thing. With all that being the case, now what I think made it federal is the fact that without the racketeering and all that stuff, when they went over state lines, that instantly makes it federal. When you do this across the state lines, now the feds have to look into it. He would have been better off. There's a way, if he was going to do this type of stuff, I think what happens is after you get so much money and things are so easy, you get sloppy with your operation because you don't think that anybody can touch you or get to you. So you start just doing whatever. Like the small things that matter get omitted, lost in the sauce, and you kind of say, oh man, I'm Diddy. Ain't nobody going, I'll just pay this chick, send her a wire or whatever it is, rather than setting up some type of fund and then you funding the thing and giving them access to the fund. Something like that.
Yeah, essentially what they've spelled out is basically him tricking off his money. I mean,
pretty much.
What do you think Hugh Hefner was doing for 50 some odd years, right?
Oh yeah, housing these chicks, housing them.
The crazy stuff that came out of that's happened at that mansion, man, is ridiculous, man. So
yeah,
hey man, that's a lesson of this. Y'all need to stop tricking.
Hey,
if you do it the wrong way, it's a federal indictment. If you do it on the wrong way.
Hey, and they will, and the feds will take their time and build this thing very, very carefully.
Yeah,
all right, that shit was more than trick. He had his sons recruiting people, man. You know what? You need to get the fuck out of here with that.
Oh, is that what happened?
Talk to me. You said his sons
his sons are in on it too?
Yeah, they was recruiting girls too, man. They was in on that shit, bringing the younger girls.
Is that why they got arrested also? Because they did get them too.
Yes.
Oh, snap. God dang. I didn't know that.
So hold on. So her sons was basically recruiting girls to be a part of the freak off.
Yeah, that's part of the lot that was coming to the parties too, man.
But to be fair, it don't change anything I said.
Look, man, all I told you, I don't give a fuck about the technicalities of this shit.
Yeah.
to be fair and all that. Look, nigga, it coming back on you. That's all. That's where I'm at.
Argue that point. I saw what happened in the elevator. I saw what happened in that hallway.
Fuck the elevator. I didn't need to see that to know that.
Hey, that's icing on the cake, BJ. That's just an extra layer of that's another bam, just to kind of give you another.
Need to go back and look at the Trail of Tears.
Yeah, I would just say this, man. I would just say this. My stance is really that you gotta be, even though this person deserves it, you gotta be careful when they start over punishing somebody because everything they do sets precedent.
Wait, well, you know what? I agree with you, most people, but there's certain motherfuckers that just that goes out. Well, I wanted you gone anyway. I ain't never liked your ass.
So you think
I can look the other way on certain shit. I'm gonna make an exception. Yeah, I'm doing that.
You think Diddy should have came and did something with the whole Black Rob situation and the whole Craig Mack situation?
At least drop a little bit of bread, bro. Something.
You know what? I'll
do something to protect the guy.
I'll keep it real with you.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I ain't saying just try to give you millions and change your life, but give you something where you can be in a stable situation. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest. I remember back in the day, Mariah Carey's, and rest in peace, because I think her mother and sister died in a car accident like a week or two ago. But years ago, her mother came out, was basically like, Mariah Carey isn't doing anything for us. We're homeless and X, Y, Z. And everybody's like, Dad, that's screwed up, right? But when Mariah Carey told the story, and I know I can feel this just based on my experience with family members and stuff like that. It's like you didn't gave. She said, "Yo, I didn't gave them millions."
What?
Well, it's like when does I don't know. We just don't know. We don't know when what extent Diddy was involved. And Diddy does have some nefarious, screwed up business practices. He be putting his car. So I heard he be putting his cars in his artist video and then invoicing them and shit like that, right? And he be
God.
Yeah,
where y'all hearing these stories from, man? I heard nothing. You and BJ got the inside scoop.
Diddy be doing funny business.
Where you been?
I just haven't heard that.
But I promise you one thing.
Even in the 90s, with the locks, they had a Free the Locks campaign to get off a fucking bad boy. They had to show their ass.
That I knew about the radio station thing.
But
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, Rough Riders had to pay to get them out that damn contract. They showed their ass.
It was radio station. He was like, "Yo, come! You need to come to my office. Don't be on the
nigga. We been done talk to you, nigga." That interview was funny as hell. Y'all gotta go back and watch that shit. That interview. I saw it. Yeah, that interview funny as hell.
Hey, I ain't coming to your office with all that baby oil in your closet. Yeah. Heck no.
Jada Kiss got in his ass. Jada Kiss was like, nah, son. Did all that, son. Nah.
All you gotta do is come talk to me, brother. You know we can't come talk to you.
Man, whatever, man. Yeah, Styles went in too. Styles, boy, that nigga, like, that's a classic interview. I gotta go back and watch that tonight.
Hey, man, to Diddy's defense, though, as all the shady business deals, XYZ, no one has ever said Diddy owes me money. You just got a fucked up deal.
You know what, Eli? I'm not gonna do it.
No. Hey, correct me.
You need to take that back.
Okay, because he's giving out some screwed up deals, and people.
Yeah. He was giving out some bad deals. Hey, who? Let me see. I think Mace is the one that still got Mace. Mace is the main one that's like, look, man, Mace got a problem. I don't remember anyone actually quoting a figure that he owes them, but there are some people that say he owed them something. I don't know how the deal looked or whatever.
Mace,
but there's stories out there. There are a couple stories.
Y'all never saw it. Mace ran up on Diddy in a radio station with his release papers. And
I seen that, and he signed him, and he signed him on the spot. I saw that.
He had the FedEx envelope with him.
He signed off on that thing so quick, man.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, man. Hey, and then another thing about Shine. He didn't. There was a story about how, of course, Shine got deported back to Belize, right? After all that went down. But there was some type of story about Shine not getting a legal representation because of the cost or whatever have you. So Diddy's like, kind of try to separate himself.
Diddy hired the best lawyer in the past 100 years in Johnny Cochran, right? and then basically didn't do the same for him. In fact, did he testify against Sean or something crazy?
So yeah, something like that. It was some type of
stuff that should be.
Yeah, it was kind of shady.
Now you see why.
I never said he didn't have funny style business practices. I get
now
you
see why.
But you know, funny style like a mother.
Yeah, I don't know if he should have been running to give Craig Mack money or something like that, but funny business.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. He's got there's a story, a storied history with this dude. It's the reason why him and Suge got into it. Suge actually said he was kind of off kilter like that. Suge even said it.
Oh, I just thought Suge was jealous. Okay.
No. Okay. So Suge had a more successful label at the time when they was beefing at the height of the East Coast, West Coast. Death Row was the hottest label out.
By far, easily.
Yeah. Bad Boy was trying to kind of eclipse and catch up.
Yeah.
But they were on another Death Row was on another level. So it was never that. It was more so he didn't like the way that he operated. He didn't like the way Diddy. Because here's the deal. Funny enough, there are no stories out there about how Suge Knight screwed anybody out of a contract. The stories about him is he got you out of contract some kind of way. Bad deals, whatever. He'll show up and kind of crack you in the head or whatever, make you sign off.
Money, but
but there's no one out there saying they got screwed out of royalties or anything. I've never heard anybody say that about Suge. Now, I haven't. I don't know if you guys have.
I definitely have, but go ahead.
Oh, you have? Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, two things. He owed Tupac $6 million before he passed away, so his mom had to fight it. And then Dr. Dre, when he left Death Row, he never got any royalties from the Chronic. In fact, I think what happened is Suge Knight showed up to his house with the baseball bats and made him sign over his rights to the Chronic. So Suge was something else, man. But yeah, he was a different beast.
Yeah, Suge was on another level, but I don't know if it was because he had just as much as Diddy did, if not more, at the time.
Yeah, it was. I mean, when you said Death Row was outselling Death Row was outselling everybody, man.
Man.
It was on a different level with it. You know what I
mean?
Yeah. So.
On another level, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, LaFace and all that, and Rap a Lot. They was outselling all of them, all those black niggas.
That motherfucker did it. That nigga did that
shit. Hey. Yeah, you remember? Hey, BJ, I know y'all remember this. You remember on the original Bone on Bone's second album, Eternal? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Getaway
71. Yeah. On that song, Getaway 71 or Down 71, when they come in the courtroom scene, they say, "You know the mother ever did it." That's BJ.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's funny, man.
But yeah. So that's shout out to Suge.
Yeah, shout out to Suge
for running somebody over.
Oh my God.
We over here comparing. We comparing who's worse, man. This dude ran over somebody, backed up on him, and then ran over them.
That was egregious right there. That's egregious, man.
I know it is, but I think backwards, and I know it's wrong sometimes in certain situations, and I'll be asking myself, what did that nigga do to get run over?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. Well, he didn't go there to run him over. He didn't go there to run him over. He just happened to be in the way. And
he saw that nigga. He saw that nigga.
He was supposed to be his friend, though. Wasn't it his friend?
Look, that's why I asked, what did you do, bro?
Did you see the video?
I saw it. He was in the Hummer, right? When he in the Hummer?
He was in something big.
Like some kind of big truck.
He was in something big, yeah.
Yeah, he boo, 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 just ran over the dude.
I mean, like literally with tires. I was like, whoa, you don't like that nigga. You don't like that nigga right there.
But see, he shouldn't have showed up on that set because he had no business being down there. Number one,
straight out of the
Compton set. He showed up and they were trying to get him to leave, and he got all mad. And what's that guy's name? Wolf or whatever his name. I can't remember his name. Mm-hmm. But so let me ask you guys something. Isn't it ironic that the two guys who were beefing at the height of all the music at his most, I would say it's one of the highest levels of popularity in the music industry at the time. It was one of the highest heights of popularity. Two guys that couldn't stand each other. Now both of them are basically going to be in the cell next to one. Well, not the same jail, but they're both going to be hemmed up. You would never. And now you look around, you see Clive Davis and all these guys, Lear Cohen and all these dudes. They don't ever go to jail.
Yep.
It's these dudes, man. They put themselves out here and all this crazy stuff started going on, and they end up in jail.
What did I tell you about karma, bro?
I know. You said it, DJ.
Fuck the legal system, karma.
Karma is a mother, man.
Because the universe, it's got some laws too. If you break the motherfuckers, the bitches coming back on you. So fuck all that human shit. The universe and saw and synced it. What you had did.
What do you think is
synced it?
I'm about to get flued out now. So what do you think? What do you think is kind of DJ? What do you think is kind of the most egregious thing that he's done?
Who? Sugar
what's his name? Diddy. The bad deal. The Sean thing was fucked up. The Cassie thing was super fucked up.
He was trying to fuck with Biggie because he signed a deal with Junior Mafia with Lance Un.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't like that shit because that was gonna be big because Junior Mafia dropped on Entertainment and then Big had introduced him to Cameron and wanted him to sign Cam, and that's how he got signed after he died actually.
Yeah.
That's how Cameron got on.
Yeah.
Shit, and the other one was that Shine incident. He left him hanging for J-Lo. Basically, that's what that was. Mm. He left his boy hanging for the chick, bro.
Because
that time she was on the upward trajectory, and she didn't need nothing like that in her life, and you was just too close to the streets at that point, and it was too much going on. The shit just blew the fuck up.
Now
he left his boy hanging. So they've done the two things, man. The biggest ones.
Well, this case aside, right? Because I do have a problem with specifically the facts of this case being a little sketchy. I will say there's some other things outside of this case that were a little sketchy, right? Kid Cudi has confirmed that Diddy had blew up his car. You guys hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. Now, how did he know that?
He said I think Diddy had threatened him and his car blew up.
God dang.
Look,
on some Al Pacino Scarface.
Yeah, he was talking to Cassidy or something like that. He was talking to Cassidy at a party or something like that, and he was like, "Okay, I got you."
Dang! So they pulled the old casino scene with Robert De Niro. God dang!
Yeah. So
man,
it's not that I'm Team Diddy, but I'm just I get very concerned.
Sound like it.
That hey, free Diddy. No, I'm joking.
See?
I just get concerned about just the precedent certain cases set, man, where they don't lay out the evidence properly.
Man, look, man. Like I said, fuck the legal system.
Yeah,
it's fucking the universal laws would just override everything.
Number one. Yes, number one.
Shit come back on you. That shit always come back. It's 360 a circle, all that shit. So all that shit you talking, Elaine, I hear you.
Yeah,
but I don't hear you. So
hey,
I'm at with it.
Hey, that karma comes first, and then the karma uses the legal system to get you by the balls.
Well, when I see that video, it's hard to argue that a person like that doesn't belong behind bars.
Right.
But I'm just talking kind of procedural. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do feel where you're coming from. I can't deny that, DJ. Well, Diddy did get a win. We'll talk about that. Something that he did win. He won a court case earlier. Was it yesterday or today? Let me share.
Okay.
What, a lawsuit? I think it's a lawsuit.
Yeah. I got it up right now. I got it up. Let me. I'm gonna play this.
All right.
$100 million in a sexual assault case. Following news of his September 16th arrest on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution, a judge ruled that the rapper no longer has to pay over $100 million to Michigan inmate Derek Lee Cardello Smith, who was suing Combs in an unrelated civil case for allegedly drugging and sexually assaulting him in 1997. Combs was originally ordered to pay the large sum September 9th when a Michigan judge granted Cardello Smith's motion for default judgment after the music mogul did not appear for a virtual hearing. However, according to TMZ, Diddy's attorney David Fink was able to convince the judge to set aside the judgment during a September 18th hearing on the grounds that Cardello Smith failed to prove he effectively served Combs with the lawsuit in accordance with Michigan law. During the hearing, the judge also dismissed the temporary restraining order against Diddy that stopped him from selling off any assets to cover the damages, adding that the rapper has a likelihood of winning the case on the statute of limitations grounds because Cardello Smith's claims are from 1997, per the outlet. E-News has reached out to Combs' rep for comment, as well as the Michigan Department of Corrections spokesperson for Cardello Smith's contact information, but has not heard back. Per the initial lawsuit obtained by Variety, Cardello Smith, who is currently serving jail time on 12 sentences related to criminal sexual conduct and 2 sentences related to kidnapping, alleged that he had encountered Combs while working at a Detroit area restaurant in 1997. He said the 2 men went to a party where they began having sex with 2 women when Combs allegedly touched Cardello Smith and drugged his drink so he passed out. Following the initial September 9th hearing, Diddy's attorney Mark Agnifilo said Cardello Smith was solely looking to defraud the rapper. He told E! News in a statement, "This man is a convicted felon and sexual predator who has been sentenced on 14 counts of sexual assault and kidnapping over the last 26 years. His resume now includes committing a fraud on the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit. Mr. Combs looks forward to having this judgment swiftly dismissed." Okay. And that lawsuit was just one of several.
Okay.
Insane. I read about this. I heard about this.
Yeah. This one just came down, man. BJ, you had the face. Oh, my man might be gone for a second. They, I guess, he was saying him and Diddy was doing something. Next thing you know, he woke up face down, the man with something done to him, man. So that's what he's alleging. Originally, the courts had ruled it was basically a default judgment because Diddy didn't show up. Then his lawyers basically said he was not ever properly served, so they threw away that conviction. So Diddy doesn't have to pay him $100 million, but I think they could. The case is still ongoing or whatnot. BJ, you had a fun. What's your thoughts, brother?
Go ahead, BJ. I got a story I'm gonna tell, but go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead with your story, man. You can go ahead with your little story, bro.
I know BJ gonna tee off on this.
Hey, about to do this right now, and this nigga taking up for this motherfucker. That's the part I'm talking about. That's what's fucking me up. You keep trying to make a case for this nigga, but then you try to make a case against him at the same time. I'm like, what you doing, man?
No, you know what? I'm more concerned about the procedure part of it, man. You're innocent until proven guilty in this country. That's true. Yeah, that's true. But see, I keep knocking you upside the head with these universal laws. They be like, fuck all that, bro. Yeah. Hey, if you're saying, Diddy deserves to be in jail. I agree, but
I mean,
all right. Well, this case closed. What the fuck we talking about, Elaine?
I got one thing to add though.
Yeah. He deserves to be in jail. That's it.
Hold up.
Well, go ahead.
Okay. So this guy that made this lawsuit, right, to say he ended up face down.
Yeah.
Now, this guy is a career criminal himself with the same type of accusations. Number one, okay, what's the deal, brother? I could see if you was in there for grand theft auto, scamming, or something stupid. No, you in there for the same thing you're accusing this guy of doing to you, but you expect to get $100 million default judgment against him. You think they're gonna stick? Even if that got to trial, they'll probably throw that out so fast. They'll say, "Well, what are you in here for? Mail fraud." No, man, you in for the same stuff.
Well, maybe he's accusing this the kind of situation where 2 robbers go and rob something, and then the other robber turn on the other robber and take the loot. So they was both trying to commit crimes, and he ended up getting his booty took too, man. That's what they
no honor amongst thieves, right? So here's the story. Okay, so there's a story called the Ether Bunny. The Ether Bunny. I don't know if y'all ever heard this story.
I have not.
So this is probably back in like the 90s. There was in Pennsylvania, there was this guy running around dressed like during Easter. Okay, he would go out and during Easter and get people to like hunt the eggs and stuff. This happened in Pennsylvania. True story. And the dude would take a the white rag and white rag you till you fall out. And then they would wake up in their bed, but just like this guy said, face down, get the booty took.
Yeah.
And so they called this guy the Ether Bunny. because it happened during Easter.
Easter,
Yeah.
not Easter. Okay, I got it.
No. It happened during Easter, but he was using the white rag, the ether on the ether.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so they nicknamed him the Ether Bunny.
Okay.
It's crazy.
That shit is not cute.
It's not. It's crazy, but it's a true story. So I'm like, so when people start saying that, got that white rag and all that stuff, man. I mean, you at the same location where this guy was, you willingly participated in some of the same debauchery that he was involved in, but now you want to cry, oh no, brother, you were going to be involved in it too until he got you. So don't be mad if he got you. Now it's no honor amongst thieves, brother. That's how it works.
100%.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to play anything. Now he said he was drugged, right? Now, if the whole Diddy situation, like I said earlier, is involving him drugging people, that is a whole different conversation. A person is drugged cannot consent. You get what I'm saying?
No.
And, yeah, man. But dude doesn't have a lot of credibility. You're literally in prison right now. So, as the lawyer said, what you gonna do with that money in prison? I guess you take care of your folks. That's cool. But
Did they say 14 counts of some type of similar?
Yeah. The same thing, basically. Yeah.
Man, you ain't getting out of jail with 14 counts of S8 on your record. They got you, bro. You're gonna be in there for 35 years.
100 million. That'll buy a lot of honey buns in jail, man. That's crazy.
Honey buns.
What you say, BJ?
Fuck them honey buns. You be waking up in the morning and shit, be like, man, I ain't gonna lie. You be like, shit, I hope at least they got that hard-boiled egg on that tray this morning. Something. It's not a good life to live. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Mystery
hard-boiled egg.
Just whatever, man. And niggas bartering with food and shit. Boy, it's like a fucking damn marketplace in that bitch.
What is it? 2 packs of crackers for a pack of potato chips.
Be real, bro.
Hey,
that's not. You don't want that, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, the cigarette lotto.
I heard they took the cigarettes out of certain systems, though.
Yeah, some allow it. I think my county still allows it. They got a smoking area when they go out on some kind of on outside or some shit like that. But I never got that far when I went there. So
dang, it's like that.
Yeah,
that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. But most places is non-smoking. That's crazy too, man. Yeah,
like isn't that that's like their currency? That's the ultra form of currency is their cigarette.
Cigarette, man. $100 gets you a long way too. Now don't get it.
Yeah, I've heard the stories, man. It's like
pack of rain.
That's like taking the money out of circulation, brother. You shut the cigarette game down.
Man, that money ain't going nowhere. They gonna find something.
They gonna find
toilet paper. They'll do 10, a pack of 10. All man, they'll figure it out.
Man, Big Tight in the building. Man,
that's Big Tight.
Yeah, it's Big Tight, my homie. Big
Must have changed the screen name.
Yeah. Oh, that says Tighten Up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know if that's him. That's Big Tight. No, there ain't a Big Tight. That's another gentleman.
What's up? Welcome, Tighten Up.
Yeah, I already shot him out.
Yeah, he shouted y'all out like y'all like he been around, man. So
hey, you gotta say something, man. I'm like, I don't remember Tighten Up, man.
Sorry, man. I don't either, man. Shout out to you, Tighten Up. Hope you subscribe, brother.
Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for pulling up, man.
I remember I used to watch those YouTube channels like the Fresh Out and shit. Dudes be talking about time in jail, how to survive. Homie said something about like, yo, if you ever go
it's Big Tight. It is Big Tight.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Elaine. Sorry, bro.
Homie said something like, man, if you ever go to your cell, you see a honey bun on your bed, don't eat that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man, some advice for y'all if y'all ever get caught up, man. Don't eat the honey bun.
And if you see a dude holding the dude's pocket lining, hey, get away from that, brother. You know how they'll, that's the new thing. Like they'll rabbit ear the pocket lining, and they'll let you hold a pocket. That's like,
it's like you my bitch or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Some wild stuff going on in them places.
I got some stories about that shit, which I shouldn't have been there in the first place, but it's a good story. We're gonna save that for another episode. But yeah, it's a lot of shit.
You get all right, we're gonna save it, man. You get in the fight.
Yeah, we gotta give you the floor on that one. Put them on the big screen.
BJ, you ain't gonna don't lie to us, BJ. If you took an L, man,
Really an L? Oh no, not no fight. Nah, ain't no fight shit. No fight shit.
saying,
No
like,
fight
we all-
shit.
yeah,
No, nah, not on no fight shit. Hell nah, not on no fight shit. Nah.
Hey, BJ, I'd have you up in my gym tomorrow if I found that out. Yeah.
Nigga, if you see me personally, you'll know I'm okay. I'm okay.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Trust me. You'll know I'm okay. No weapons.
No,
It'll be a long day.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
So yeah.
Good.
Yeah, nah, that day it wasn't no fighting shit, but yeah. We're gonna put a pin in that one, bro. That shit was crazy.
For sure.
But as far as inside, that shit's rough. Especially where he came from, nigga. Your toilet right there, your sink right there, nigga. This hard ass bunk with this damn little lame ass mat, nigga. You gotta figure shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was in one of the craziest counties.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna talk about that. It's a lot of shit going on.
Speaking of, man, I heard they got Diddy in some kind of protective custody. They got him on
oh yeah. I heard that.
Yeah. So,
but still, you sitting in a place that's just fucking basically solitary. It might have a little bit more room, but you just sitting there. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hey, now, this is the place where rappers and writers can thrive because they get time to write.
I wrote a lot of shit. I still got the papers.
See, there you go.
I wrote a lot of shit.
There you go.
A lot of shit, bro.
Yeah. So if you're a creative, you can write a screenplay while you're up in that mother. I mean, if you're a creative in your mind, you can pretty much pass the time pretty well. You can kind of like write movie scripts or whatever it is you do. Figure out stock tips, quotes, whatever you want to do. Study companies. It doesn't matter what you do. But if they lock you in, they lock you in that little one-room cell, man, you stuck.
Dude, I had to fight to get a pen because it wasn't many pens around, and it was one of them little bendy ones so you can't stab nobody with type shit. Nigga, I got my hands on one of them. I was using their paper. I still got that fucking paper. It got all the damn shit printed on that motherfucker for real, bro. Writing on that shit. Every fucking damn space, I was writing shit, bro. So yeah, that's the time.
What kind of pen you talking about again? What kind of pen?
Well, when you locked up, it's a pen it's a small pen about this big.
How do you write with that?
It'll bend a little bit, but it still got ink and a tip on it. But you just can't fuck nobody up with it. You know what I'm saying?
Your hand, you kind of like this.
Nah, yeah, nigga. All I need to do is get the tip. I write my ass off. Fuck all that.
DJ.
And I got proof, nigga, with dates on the paper.
DJ, you see my screen? You see my screen, man?
What your screen say?
Is this what you talking about? The joint I'm showing?
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Hold on. I gotta.
Because you just can't get it. Somebody had to buy it out of commissary. You got to borrow the shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't give you no damn pen. And you use the paperwork that you came out of court with to write on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Is this little in these joints like this?
Yeah. You just can't stab nobody with it, but you can write some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's too flimsy. It's flimsy. You can't. It won't form a shit. It's not sturdy
but it's
enough
just
for you.
stiff. But it's just stiff enough where you can write. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get it. I thought you were saying it was like this big and you got to like wrap your hand around. I'm like, how do you write?
No.
I get it.
No. It's still very slim. It's still very slim, but
it's too flexible to be blunt, to be used as a blunt object.
Yeah,
I got it. Okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I heard the toothbrushes are cut in half though. I heard the toothbrush, you don't get a long handle in it. They cut it in like to that.
Yeah, because they probably try to sharpen it or something.
They try to sharpen them up, kind of like Snoop said on that song.
Yeah. They sharpen the shanks or whatever. Yeah.
Hey man,
I've
heard some stories, brother. I've heard some serious stories, bro.
It ain't no place to be, bro.
Nah. It
ain't no place to be.
Nah, man. So, some people end up in these places. See, and this is my thing, guys. I don't know if y'all share this. Some people that end up in these places, man, they're not as heinous as some of the people that should be there.
Nigga, I done seen people who with suspended license come in on a Friday, got to stay the fucking on the next Monday to see the judge, and they really
that's what I'm saying.
It's on some bullshit.
It's crazy. They should have like
it's a lot of shit.
Yeah, they should have like a level 1 for them and level 5 for everybody else, man. Like a super max.
No, they throw you in with
everybody else.
Throw you in there
with everybody else. It's like, dude, if you can't fight and defend yourself, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna get tried.
On some traffic shit, bro. And now you ain't here with motherfuckers in here on attempted murder and shit.
That's kind of what your boy gonna be up. Yeah, and then you look at your boy, you look at Diddy, right? He ends up in a level 5 supermax of some type in the county. right? Protective custody of PC or not, you in there. Do you actually see him being the kind of guy that will walk up to somebody and just, Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him being that type of dude.
No, not at all.
So I don't know, man.
It's a crazy world, and they would try
Insane.
you. They like, why this nigga walk around so proud? Nigga, I normally do this in regular fucking life.
Right.
Gang niggas looking, trying to size you up. It's a lot you have to deal with, bro. Even on some just regular misdemeanor shit, depending on what county you in, bro. So you it's real. It's real. You got to know how to move and how to
move.
How to handle yourself and see what's going on and see who plotting and all this other shit. So that's why I feel sorry for regular people who get caught up like that in certain counties, man.
Well, right. Regular people go in, they never come out the same, man. They go in on some BS, man. They have to find ways to survive, and they never do, man.
Insurance, they couldn't pay that insurance that month or something. They caught up, and now they in here with these fucking animals.
I mean, it's insane. Yeah. It's like they criminalize everything. So it's kind of like if you get caught with your pants down for 5 seconds, and it's not even a heinous act. It's classified as some kind of misdemeanor, but they throw you in there with the dude that just shot 18 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting right next to the dude. See, that's the thing. There are no partitions in there for the specific level of criminality. It's like basically you in there. Period.
There's no partitions for being broke.
Nah, that's what it is. It's like no partition for financial. You decrepit.
People have a rough month. They can't pay that insurance, or they ain't had enough that month to clear that tag. It's like I obviously see you're working and trying, but there's something that's holding you back. And
man,
it happens to a lot of people, and they get locked up for that bullshit, man. And a lot of other little
nasty work, man.
It is nasty work.
It's nasty work, bro. But there's a reason for that, though, guys, and I ain't gonna get into it. There's a reason for it, guys. I'm telling you guys, it's an effort to criminalize so that they can get the bonds.
I was gonna say it's this privatized prison systems where they basically
that's what it is.
Yeah,
Elaine, you know that it's traded on the S&P 500, like the CCOA, it's traded.
Yep. And I think
there you go.
States like Alabama still like lends out their prison labor to corporations.
Yeah, correct.
They get a huge profit. I mean, they're probably paying them 25 cents an hour or something like that, and they get huge. Yeah.
There's something else too. Like each case carries a monetary penalty amount, which is why you have to put up a bond to get out, because each case has a value to it. Criminal cases do. So they actually they commercialize those bonds and they put them on the market as well. So that's another reason why they do it. It's a whole thing about that. Trust me.
Yeah, that's what the music industry is built off of right now.
Oh yeah.
Every major label is tied into that shit. That's why they keep letting them promote that shit. If you don't rap this way, we're not going to sign you.
Yeah,
and it's about like promoting.
Yeah, the stuff they rap about.
All the record labels have stocks in those prisons.
Yeah,
so they keep the cycle going.
I see what you mean. I thought you meant like the pharmaceutical companies, like, hey man, get them to talk about Percocets.
You don't think that's happening either? That's
it could be, man. It could be.
No, it ain't. No fucking could be. It has.
Yeah,
it has. That's why they keep marketing violence and shit to keep the prisons full, just like they keep marketing the drugs to keep the shit the sales of it.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Dude, people don't want to realize that shit, but that's what's going on. These kids don't sign themselves.
Nah, man, they don't. They don't.
That's my number one argument. You can hate this rapper. There's a lot of rappers I hate. I don't know why they rapping, but I see why they rapping because of this shit. The prison,
everybody with the name Little. But go ahead.
The prison industrial complex, they're keeping it going. It's a cycle, and they don't even fucking see it.
They don't.
They don't even fucking see it, bro.
It is.
Nah, man.
This wasn't on the docket for me to talk about, man, but shout out to Michael Jordan. They were saying he appeared somewhere recently, and people were concerned about his health because of the way he looks. Most importantly, they were saying like the yellowing in his eyes or whatever. They think it's like jaundice, which basically like your liver isn't processing properly or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully it's just some BS that people are just making up. Shout out to Michael Jordan. In real life, he's a real life asshole, though, is what I heard. But, you know.
Oh, he is.
I believe it.
I got a picture with him when I was 16.
Let's hear this story.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you guys. I got a photo with him. Actually, I drew a picture for his foundation back in 1996, right?
Mm.
And I went to a banquet, met with him, had lunch with him. I haven't been to his house.
Mm.
So it's yeah, I went to his house up in Chicago and I went there. The funny thing about it is, he likes to play the side of those who can enrich his situation, and basically it's going to be not people that look like you and I, unfortunately, for the most part. So if you're a rapper or something,
that's how he got where he is.
yeah,
Sorry.
he just don't he hate rappers. He'll tell you if you're a rapper. Ask Chingy. Chingy tells a story about how Jordan just looked at him like, what?
I think that's Chameleon. That's Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire. I'm sorry, not Chingy. Chameleonaire. Dang, I always mix those two up.
Do you understand though? You understand why though? This business. That's why he would never do Republican Democrat shit. People when it was on Jordan ass behind that shit. A lot of people don't remember that. It was on their ass. Because his mama wanted him to represent this Democratic dude in fucking North Carolina. He'll say I'll donate money, but I can't put my face out there because Republicans buy Nikes too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he knew how to play the game, man. He played the game the right way, and if he would have done it any other way, it would not have fucking worked. Because if he would have backed that dude, he would not be where he is right now. That's guaranteed.
True.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I mean, like, I'll go back, man. W.E. Du Bois was, was often considered a coon or whatever like that. But the reality is he funneled a lot of money into a lot of civil rights cause. So outwardly, he was acting like, he wasn't really down with it, but, he moved in silence. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a different climate.
We
want people to crack. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was gonna say y'all both check the group chat. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see. I just put a photo in there.
Let me see.
Of what?
The photo I was just talking about. I sent it to y'all.
Oh snap! Yeah. You were 16 here.
Yeah.
Ah, look at this nigga. Hey, at that time, hey, bro, the ties was the thing. You gotta have your little tie right. Hey, we was young wearing ties.
You can put it up here, Lane, if you want to. If you want to put it up here, you can. I don't know if you can.
They don't know about
put it up if you want.
It'll take me a good little second to actually load
Nah, them days right there. Yeah. Hey, I had a lot of ties in my closet, bro.
Oh, you did too? You did, BJ?
Nigga, I had a lot.
Yeah. Ties is the lick, man.
A pair of Dockers. Okay, play with me.
What was MJ's personality, man? Like, what did he say to you? What was the conversation?
So I met his mom first because what happened was, I drew this picture. I won a lot of awards in high school and stuff like that for art because I'm big time into art. And so I drew these photos. I drew these pictures. His mom. I gave one to my grandma to hang in her office. Mm-hmm. His mom just happened to be down there on some city stuff. And she went in my grandmother's office and saw the picture I drew of myself. I drew a self-portrait. Mm-hmm. She said, well, who drew that? And she was like, my grandson drew it. She was like, really? You mind if we can get him to draw a picture for the foundation? Hang it in the office in Chicago? And she was like, I'll ask him. So my grandmother came home, told me all about it, gave me their business card, told me to give him a call. So I called them up. They said, yeah, you don't mind drawing a photo, blah, 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 blah. So I went home and I actually figured out a collage piece to draw. So actually that picture that I'm holding in the hands with him, it's got about 5 or 6 different pictures of Jordan all combined in one. So I drew like a collage. You can't really see it on there, but the thing about it was what happened was once I drew it, I was brought up to South Park. I met him in South Park actually. Elaine in South Park by South Park Mall. I met him over there, and it was like it was all set up as a banquet. The Charlotte Observer took that picture, as a matter of fact, and it was in the newspaper. So yeah, it was in the newspaper and everything. So I sat and I had lunch with him. He was there for about an hour and a half. I sat right next to him. We talked about school and basketball, and I was nervous, man. I was like, that's the first time I ever seen a celebrity that close up, especially him. And it was a lot of cameras around at the time. A lot of people there that were noteworthy in the city. So he really couldn't do nothing crazy because he's right there on all the cameras and everything.
He was going to be on his best behavior. I was about to say that.
Yeah, he was cool to me. Well, he was cool. He was cool to me at that time. I picked his brain about basketball and life and, just you know, all the things that a young man would ask a celebrity basketball star about. And so he was telling me all kinds of stuff, man. Stay in school and you work hard and
Right.
yeah. And that was it. I took the photo with him. He had a Nike, that photo is crazy. It's funny because I keep telling people he had an Air Jordan Nike beanie on his head, right? Mm-hmm. And right before he took that picture, somebody snatched it off because it was in January. It's cold, so it was we took that in January of '96. Right before he took that photo, somebody from the back, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was a hotel worker or something like that. Somebody reached out. I just saw a hand go like this, and they snatched the hat off his head and ran. So he took the picture without a hat on. I remember that happened before we was taking the photo. But he was cool, man. At the time. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, you got it now. You finally gonna send it to you. Okay, he finally got it. Goddamn, yeah. Look at Quantum with the hair. Boy, my picture's gonna be funny too. Dude, boy. Yeah.
Old school Quantum. Old school Quantum.
See? The stories are true, people. See, it's true life here, man.
Yeah, true.
It's real.
Hey, you see that door? Hey, you see that door back there where the bush is at? The arm came from behind that bush and snatched his head and ran through the door. That's what happened. Some hand came out. Went, and that door shut. Yeah, there was security there, but nobody really expected it because he was like, you know, it was a bush right there. And, you know, he had some people in there like watching his back, but, you know, they came in there and just, boom, snatched his head off and was gone. Just like that. And so I actually went to his house about a year later.
Oh, so you met him twice.
Well, yeah, I did. I went to Chicago to his house up in Deerfield. And before it's now in the market, of course, for sale. So that's the one I went up there. When I was in the Navy, I went to the house. So yeah.
Oh, so you kept doing stuff with the foundation or whatever, even that. Okay.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, he invited me up there after I drew that photo. They were impressed with that picture, man. It took me like 3 weeks to draw that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it was a real big deal, man. It was one of my at the time one of my the heights of some of the stuff that I was able to do. It was one of the most prized photos I ever had. You know, this photo got me a whole lot of play, man. Got me in parties, got me around, got me consideration, got me discounts and dinners and all.
Especially back then. Right? Oh, yeah, he was Jordan. Oh yeah, come on in.
Come on in, because it was in the newspaper, so everybody knew who I was when they saw it. You the guy that took the picture with Jordan. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, you know? That's the internet before the internet.
Yeah, that's old school me, guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you was like that back then.
Yeah, I was like that, brother. I had a lot of pull with that photo right there.
Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do
that. Nah.
Not
everybody
back then.
Can't pull that off, man.
I mean, go ahead. Hey, he said Quantum looked like Junior Deacon.
PPP.
Yeah.
Hey, PPP, I've heard all kinds of stuff. Somebody said I look like Jordan Peele in that picture. I keep hearing that as of lately. You're like, is that Jordan Peele? I'm like, Jordan Peele?
Possibly.
No, I don't see that one. I don't see that one.
Yeah, I know, right? I keep hearing that.
Put a year to this, man. What year was this?
January of '96.
Okay.
I remember this because it was the year after we had opened this. We had just opened. We were about to open the stadium uptown. As a matter of fact, when I took that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So January of '96, man.
So homie's the champion.
Huh? Say again, Elaine?
Dang. Another one, yeah. He was about to win another one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he had won this.
He might have already won it.
Yeah, he had already had his fifth. This was his fifth one. He was gonna get his fifth one or fourth one in this season right here, because he had 96, 97, and 98.
Let me take that.
Man, you know what? That reminded me of a story, man. I was in 6th grade, man. There was this cat. He came into school, was like, "Yeah, man, Michael Jordan was at my house last night. He was at my house last night." We're like, "Man, shut up, man. That's the shit." He was like, "Man, you full of shit." But he came back the next day with a Polaroid. Michael Jordan was in the back with his brothers and shit, because his uncle was a mechanic. His car broke down. It happened to be in my town.
Oh,
we was like, oh, he wasn't lying. Oh, you cool. You cool. Man,
Yeah.
I'll never forget that shit, man. That nigga came back the next day with the Polaroid, and it was fucking Michael Jordan. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey,
Man.
I got another photo with me and Josh Norman, man.
Oh, really?
I'll send it to you in a second. Yeah, I got it right uptown. I was, huh?
What's Josh Norman's vibe, man?
Hey, let me tell y'all something, man.
Yeah.
Josh Norman is the coolest Panther outside of Steve Smith that I've ever met.
I can believe that.
Josh Norman would be like most of the guys come out. I met all of them, Luke Kuechly and all of them. Even I haven't met David Gettleman. I didn't want to, but I did.
Mm-hmm.
But Josh Norman would be the last guy out of practice. He would stay, no matter how long the practice was, no matter how tired he was.
Right.
He would stay after practice, and he would sign every person's who asked for an autograph.
Mm-hmm.
He would take a photo and a video with every single person out there every practice. I saw him do it 5-6 times. And one day I was there. He was like, "What's up, my man? You back again?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want a photo?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I took the photo with him, and I'll shoot it to the group chat. Let me see if I can find it. But hey, man, he's a cool guy. His vibe is so cool, so chill.
Oh my God,
man of the people, bro. Man of the people.
You know what? I'm about to shoot y'all a photo too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Dude, it's the 80s. It's the 80s. Elaine, it's the 80s.
Let me see, bro. You making excuses, man. We gotta.
But hey, if I look like Manny Fresh and whoever else they say I look like, put that picture up there.
It's the 80s. I just put it in there. I just put it in there. I just put it in there. Disclaimer. It's the 80s. This how we dress back then. This how we dress. Elaine, don't start laughing.
Bro, who the hell? Wait, who's who here? Who are these people?
Put it up and I'll explain it to you.
Okay. Hey, mine in the group chat too. Mine in there too. Go ahead. Mine in there too, guys.
We'll keep talking. It's gonna take me about 3 minutes to put these up.
Yeah,
let me see do that. Oh, that's BJ in front of the dude with the white Kango on. I already know that. That's you.
Yeah, my dad behind me. That's my dad.
Your dad had the white Kango. I like that.
To the right is that's oh my God, Harry Carson after he won the Super Bowl. That's the same year they won the Super Bowl.
Snap.
They went to the same high school. Him and my mom, my dad and my mom grew up with him, and they graduated from the same high school. They was linebackers in the same high school.
Oh, check that. He's got his Polaroid. He's got his portrait. His portrait in his hand.
Yeah. He was giving out signed portraits and shit that day, man.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah, he came back home. That's it. He from my hometown and shit. So, and he shook my hand. He said like, yeah, your daddy was better than me. I was like, I know.
Fish bulb. You just missed the me and Michael Jordan photo, brother. You missed it. If you just jumped on, you didn't get to see it.
Fish bulb. I don't have a Jerry curl, fish bulb.
Hey man, BJ got a Jerry curl like you wouldn't believe on this photo, man.
Yeah, I am sure. Yeah, I got a Jerry.
There you go, fish bulb. Check that out, fish.
Yeah, I got a Jerry curl, man. Nah, man, but yeah, he's a cool dude, man. Went to the Hall of Fame and stuff. You know, he invited him to.
Oh, he's seen it.
He invited you to the Hall of Fame speech.
No, my dad. He invited him to. So, you know, yeah. So, yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Yeah, man.
That's dope, BJ.
Yeah, my mom know him too, man. They all grew up together, man. Went to school together, man. So, he was really the leader of the damn defense that year. Or those years. Because I mean, Lawrence Taylor was the star, but the glue to the whole shit was him. That's why he made it to the Hall of Fame. So,
facts. Oh, this dude was a dog. He was a dog, man.
Oh,
he was
Harry Carson was like that. He was like that, bro. Yeah, you come on the side of the line if you want to. Yeah, rip your head straight off. Yeah, he's probably one of the best players that ever came out. We got some others, but yeah, he's the best one, hands down, man. So, oh, that's dope photo, brother. What year this? Yeah. Shit, when they won, after they won, it's the 80s, man. Oh, 86. Yeah, right after that. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a Giants fan back in the day when I was a little kid. So, you know, when I grew up in the house with a nigga, yeah, you see the type of nigga, how big that nigga is, right? That's yeah, he is big. So I'm not used to, I'm used to big people. So that bigger people don't fucking intimidate me because I grew up around them. Look at that nigga. And then the cousin to the other right, he big as him damn near. It's like, nigga, I got uncles. I got uncles bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where was this photo taken at, BJ? Memorial Stadium downtown. Well, not downtown. It's the Memorial Stadium where they play all the high school games at, and everybody go to. And they had a Harry Carson day.
We're here in Charlotte.
Nah, that was in Florence, our hometown. That's where you from.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, man. So
that's dope, man.
Yeah, that was a cool day, man.
Concerned.
And look, you see the little. If you see the little guy to the right on the bottom.
Yeah, who's that? Your brother?
That's my brother. He grew bigger than all of them.
Oh, he bigger than you?
Yeah, he bigger than all of them.
What?
He was just skinny when he was young. Man, he bigger than all of them in height and girth, all that. He bigger than all of them, bro.
Wait, how tall is your brother?
Got to be like at least 6'3".
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
and he wide like them. He built like them wide. It ain't no skinny 6'3". That would make him so damn big.
Yeah.
They grow big like that on my side. Like I tell people, I'm the little guy in my family. You think I'm big, nigga? Please.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's a dope photo, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people don't get a chance to have photos like this, brother. Like if you're able to wrap your hands on a photo that's timeless, man, and you can get it out there where people can actually, connect to it. It says a lot about your history and what you went through, who you came across in your life. There it is. Jay No. That's the 2015 season, I think.
Man, it was a special time.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me in the middle with the stripes. You know what I'm saying? I probably had some striped socks on too. It's the 80s. How we
I had a shirt like that when I was a kid, man.
Yeah. Just remember that little guy to the left of me. He grew bigger than all them people. That's crazy, right?
That's insane, man.
Wow. That nigga big as hell.
Hey, BJ, how tall are you, BJ?
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, we're the same size.
Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
We same size, brother.
Yeah, but Harry Carson, that's a big dude, man. All of them big, man. I'm talking about a real life handshake, all that shit, bro.
Hey, look at Soul Swing. Look at Soul Swing.
Hey, them striped socks was the shit, man. That was the vibe back then. You know what I'm saying? That was the vibe.
Hey, them tube socks. You talking about them crew socks? Crew socks.
Yeah.
Everybody like them crew socks, boy.
You ain't know no better, man.
BJ's not in a Jerry curl now. I don't know if he's ever rocked that. He probably has.
No, that shit was popping at the time. Yeah, that shit was popping. It was popping at the time. Now.
It was popping.
No, that shit was popping now, but not the kid, man. Nah, I couldn't do the Jerry curl. That's too much work.
I experimented with one when it first came out, back when Michael Jackson was, on his thing. BJ, I think you're a little bit older than I am, but you're still old enough to understand what I'm talking about. Like what, 86,
I know
85?
What you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had a cousin, Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Man, I was looking like that nigga like, man, that shit too much work. Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Hey, activator. You got to use activator. Remember that?
Yeah, all that activator. Extra shit.
Yeah.
I play in the dirt too much, man. Fuck around with a Jerry curl, bro. I like getting my hands dirty, man. Playing football, getting rough and shit. Because at the time we was staying in the city, we was playing football on the sidewalk and in the street and shit. Yeah. And then abandoned parking lot or some shit like that.
Big Tight said my grandma still wears Jerry curl to this day. Listen, can't
Oh,
nobody
man.
cook a white woman with a Jerry curl, and then she got a gold tooth. I'm eating whatever the fuck she cooking. They cook her
Oh shit!
Oh man! Hey, he ain't lying though, man. Them grannies with Jerry curl and gold teeth can cook, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he ain't never lied.
Yeah.
You were right.
They ass off, man.
Dang, that's a real good point, Elaine.
Well, I learned that when I moved to Florida. I learned that.
Yeah, they can fry some chicken, boy. Boy, they can fry some chicken.
Facts. They ain't cooking collard in the bathtub now. They ain't doing the Kamala stuff, man. They really doing it.
Hey, look at Big Tight. Big Tight, like, yeah, it's facts, Elaine.
That shit threw me off.
You ain't never lied.
I went to Florida, and I used to ride, with my teammates on the weekend and the off season and shit, go to their fucking damn different cities like Jacksonville, Tampa, Miami, Fort Lauderdale type shit like that. I went to Miami, man. One of my partners, my son godfather, man, that dude, his mama, his aunt, his grandma, all of them had goals, bro. The nigga cook their ass off, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in Carroll City, Overtown, just to go into all their houses and shit, man. Look. I didn't know the women, like in South Carolina, most of the women ain't wearing the gold teeth like that. There was some, but all of them did it in Miami, bro. Somebody had a gold. All the women. I was like, oh, okay. Even Auntie had one. I was like, okay, this is what's going on.
Yeah, even Auntie had it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, all the women in the family had it, and they all could cook.
That was a culture shock for me, for one. Among other things in Florida. Florida's a wild place.
Yeah, it is, boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it is.
And so my aunt had a gold tooth and cook her ass off too.
Yeah. Facts, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy. The whole kitchen being there with gold teeth and Jerry curls, but it be smelling so good in there.
I'm telling you.
Oh man.
Sweet potato pie.
Hey BJ, hey Elaine, I just put another one in the group chat too. This was at when I had a suite down there at the stadium. I put that in there. I don't know if you've ever seen that one or not. Old school.
Oh yeah, you sent me that one. You sent me that one.
I think I showed you that. Yeah, I sent you that one before. Yeah, you seen that one.
Like it's from the 90s, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's the 80s, man. 80s was a cool time, man.
It was, man. It was.
You know what? I'm gonna just go into something I wanted to say anyway about these damn shoes with these damn dunks and all that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. At the time we looking at right now, nobody wasn't wearing no fucking dunks.
Nah.
They was wearing Pumas and the fucking Adidas. Okay,
Pumas and Adidas, bro.
Nikes wasn't even like that right at that time. Yeah. So it's a bunch of hyped up shit that I don't understand, because when the shit was out, nobody was really fucking wearing the shit like that, and now all of a sudden it's the shit to wear. I don't understand it.
Hey BJ,
I don't get it.
We was rocking those BJ when all the shoes had acronyms, like they actually meant, like Nike meant something, like Puma stand for something, like Adidas actually had it was an acronym. It actually had meaning, like Puma.
At the time they was out. At the time the dunks first came out. Niggas was gonna wear some damn like tights. Stan Smith or some
green
British
with the green.
You'll wear some British Knights. You wear some Pumas.
Boy.
So it was like at the time this shit came out, nobody was wearing it, and I'm sitting here looking like, why are y'all going so fucking crazy over this shit? These shits look crazy to me anyway. I don't get it. I don't get the sneaker culture. It's the hype beast and all this damn skateboarders and influencers making the shit. I'm like, they average, but what the fuck? And then I got one more unpopular opinion. I got another unpopular opinion. The Jordan ones ain't nothing. The Jordan number ones ain't nothing but some souped up some souped up Air Force Ones with a fucking wing on the side. That's all that shit is. And y'all wearing this shit like it just came. Man, stop it. Y'all okay? Little people. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you go, Quana. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Y'all young people, y'all so fucking deprived. Elaine, put me on the motherfucking screen because I got to say this shit. Because I've been holding this shit in for too fucking long. I've been holding this shit in for too fucking long.
BJ said,
Lord knows y'all and these motherfucking sneakers.
Give me center stage.
No, you ain't got to do center stage. Y'all need to see me when I say this shit.
He say, put me on center. Give me the center. Give me the big screen.
Because y'all niggas in these shoes, y'all killing me. Yeah, here we go.
Hold on, I took the
y'all niggas in these motherfucking shoes is fucking killing me. Because y'all wearing all these dunks and shit like it's all this and that. When the shit came out, nobody was wearing that shit like that. I had Word Up, Right On magazine, and that time in that picture I showed you with posters on the wall with all the artists. They weren't wearing that shit, dog. They weren't wearing it. They were wearing Pumas and fucking Adidas. British Knights, fucking Adidas.
British Knights.
They don't even know about Spot Built. They don't know about Latos. They don't know about the Lessies.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about none of that. Them niggas wasn't wearing that shit, and y'all wearing this shit like it's it. I feel sorry for y'all because I lived in one golden age in the 80s and in the 90s. Let me tell you something about going into the 80s and 90s middle school for me and high school, which y'all call niggas old, but I'm glad I lived through this shit.
Yeah.
Quantum.
What's up?
Monday morning, you sit in first period, nigga walk through with the Dion motherfucker damn diamond turf. Like, damn, what are those?
I know.
First time you ever seen them in fucking history, it's different.
Yeah.
I got a colorway. Look, but it's different than the colorway, bitch.
I know. Tell me about it, bro.
Now, I see a nigga walk in with the first Hirachis.
Yeah.
I never seen these shits. Them shits fly. What the fuck are those?
What are those?
It hit different than the colorway, bitch. I seen Jordans. Okay, them shit's nice. The flight collection from Nike was nice. The flights was nice. I seen them shits when they came out. Not a colorway, bitch, when it first came out. There were times in East Bay magazine, you could be like, hey, the Jordan 5s is out now, the 6s is coming out. Niggas was all on the 6s, the 5s was on clearance on fucking East Bay, bitch. Y'all drooling all over. I lived through that era. It hit a whole lot different. Y'all seeing remixes of fucking remixes.
Pretty much. Yeah. Hey, BJ.
I lived through the shit when it came out. Niggas walking in the damn class like, damn, did the new Griffies? Human eyes never seen them hoes, bro. It hit different. Y'all living through remixes of remixes. Y'all don't know when that shit really hit the first time. Barclays, pennies, all that shit, bro.
Oh, my God, bro. Hey,
the Ewings. My bad. The Ewings.
Oh, the Ewings? Oh, the Patrick Ewings, man. Come on, man. Hey, BJ, what was your first pair? Oh, you remember the Grant Hills came out? The Grant Hills, the Felines?
Feli had a run.
They did have a run. Hey, them Grant Hills was dope. Hey, there's a picture of Tupac wearing those when he first got out of jail. Remember that?
Yeah.
On the album, when you flip through the album book, they used to put the album book in the CD case. Right. There's a picture of Tupac with the Grant Hills on.
Dude.
Yeah.
I had a pair of those.
Dude, if we lived in the climate, it was on to the next year. If that shit came out last year, we're not wearing that shit. And y'all wearing this shit like it's just great. It's overpriced and everything. We was like on to the next year. Y'all don't even know how that shit feel. Y'all don't even know how it feel. If you had last year Jordans on, you was lame.
Yeah, you was lame as a
You don't even know how that feel. You don't even know how that shit feel.
What was your first pair of J's? You remember you got your first pair?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be real with you. I never really bought J's for myself. I bought J's like 3 or 4 times, and that was for females for gifts. That wasn't my shit.
Yeah.
That wasn't my vibe. That wasn't my vibe. I give me a pair of Barclays, a fucking pair of Air Max. Oh
yeah, dude.
Some Bo Jacksons. I'm straight.
Yeah, I never liked Jordans either, man. But my favorite pair of shoes, man, I used to have it's hard to find these, man. I had the number 11 Jordans, but they were suede.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was my favorite.
What color were they?
Black.
I never saw those. Hey, the first
I haven't seen. They're hard to find.
You ain't seen them since. He got ones that he just didn't release that much anymore. I don't know if it was a popularity thing. My first pair of J's, I was in the 7th grade, 6th or 7th grade. It was the 5s. It was the black suede 5s. Remember them? Mm-hmm. My first pair. My dad bought them for me. That's the first pair back when it was like $79 or $80. So
a lot of money back then.
That's my first pair of J's, man. I was like 11.
A whole lot of money. That's a Nintendo, nigga.
Yeah, back then it was a Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo was $98 for a Nintendo. Remember that?
Nigga, the action set.
Oh my God! With the duck hunt gun. With the duck hunt gun.
With two controllers, nigga.
With two controllers,
nigga. I know that's a lot of fucking money back then.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, let me tell you something, man. It was Andre Agassi's, fucking Pippins came out. The Pippins. Robinson had some shit. I mean, everybody, it was so much going on. Like, you go to the next year, you wore that shit from last year that y'all wearing right now like it's fucking new. No. Dude, we was living in the fucking great time, bro. It was a great fucking time for shoes.
You remember?
Y'all.
You remember the Airways, BJ? The Airways?
Yes, with the X on it.
The X. Oh my! Hey, man, those things were so dope, man.
I had a pair of fucking Reebok black tops.
I remember the black tops. The black tops.
On the back of it, on the back of the high top shoe, it had an X, and the strap went to an X to round the sides to the front.
Around the side to the front.
I cannot find those online for shit right now.
You can't. You never find them again, bro. You remember you remember Larry Johnson's black top. You remember the Larry Johnsons?
Yeah. Converse.
It was Converse. Tarmacs.
Yep.
Tarmacs, right?
With the React juice in them.
React juice. I remember that shit. God, boy. Hey, man.
And nobody clowns you.
Age like that. Nobody clowns you.
Because you could get a shoe that fits your personality and nobody.
Yes, you can.
You can wear the Nike Cortex, the 5411 Reeboks.
Oh,
it was all kind of flavors you could go to. You know what I'm saying? So
we had a lot of flavors, man. We ain't got that anymore. That's gone.
They come on with different colors of dunks. Nigga, please, man. That shit kills me.
It's no more originality in the shoe. Like back then, DJ, you could wear a bunch of all kinds of stuff and be dope. Go ahead,
you know, it's funny, man. The Nike CEO stepped down today. He's going to be exiting out in October. And amongst a bunch of other things, man, they're citing like just the unoriginality of Nike now, just the lack of innovation in the sneaker game nowadays that is really kind of killing it, man. So the new CEO has promised to bring a lot more innovation back to the game. But yeah, it's really missing, man. I mean, Nike had the Air Max. You know what I mean? Those were, dope shoes, but just revolutionary technology too. You get what I'm saying? And shit like that just isn't dropping anymore.
It's not.
They just the same shoe with different colorways. I'm like,
yeah.
And they hyped off of that shit. I'm like, nigga, I remember the shit when it came out. When we never.
I know. We were first ones to have them.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
different. And they hate on you for being older, but I saw the shit. I seen it with my own eyes. Y'all here getting hyped off colorways, getting in the fucking contests and raffles and shit. Nigga, get that shit.
Yeah. Hey, BJ, Elaine, y'all remember? I don't know, Elaine. You may have been young enough to remember this or old enough to remember this. I know BJ do. Do you remember the feeling that you had when they released the starter jackets? You remember the feeling you would get inside?
See, they don't
oh my god!
Jacket.
You remember that, Elaine?
My brother had one. Yeah.
Your brother had a starter jacket.
Yep.
Yeah, I never had one. My brother had one though. Yeah.
Oh, I had two starter jackets, man. Them Apex. Oh man.
That nigga. All right, play with it.
Hey,
but that's Charlotte Hornets. That was the hard. Everybody had. Hey, that Charlotte. It was Charlotte, Chicago
Bulls,
LA
Raiders. Who else? It was some baseball teams had some. The LA. What's that? What the baseball teams had some.
The Yankees.
The Yankees. The Mets. The Cubs. The Cubs had a dope one.
The Indians had a big ass logo. Oh my bad, I can't say that no more. I can't say that.
The Guardians. The Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the New York Giants with the old logo on there.
Hey, Starter was that shit, man. Y'all
Starter, man.
Starter made quality shit, y'all. They made quality shit. New Era and all that.
Yes, if you had a starter jacket with some of them dope sneakers, man, like some British Knights. Some British Knights in the starter jacket, you was lit. I'm telling you. In 89, in 1989, if you had a starter jacket, some British Knights, what's those Reeboks they had out at the time? Not the classics, but I can't remember them Reeboks, man. But if you had those Reeboks,
the pumps.
Yeah, the pumps. Remember the Reebok pumps with the orange little basketball on the front. You just pump them up on the tongue of the shoe.
I remember them shits came out, man. They had the pumps came out with Shaq actual shoe size with the shoe. That shit.
Yeah.
It was. God damn, that nigga big shoe big as fuck. Yeah, them pumps was the shit. That was a nice shoe, man. To be honest with you, that was a nice shoe. I couldn't afford it, but it was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, had so many options.
K-Swiss, the tennis shoes. They were literally tennis shoes.
Oh, I had a pair of K-Swiss.
I had some K-Swiss, man. Oh, them K-Swiss was lit, bro.
You had options and people didn't judge you. Now, if you just this one thing, now it's like, man, fuck you, man.
Yeah,
it was more open for us, man. The Nike Cortez, I forgot about that shit.
Cortez, yeah.
They had a buy. It had a little run. So
that's back when you could wear the tracksuit with some dope sneakers and you be fly. Remember you had the full tracksuit. Man, they had a tracksuit called Troop. Remember the Troop tracksuit?
Yeah.
Oh my God! If you had a Troop tracksuit, you was that dude.
You had them troop boots too.
That troop, the troop boots in the track. Oh my goodness, man! Look, bro. What a Kango?
Mm-hmm.
The coolest thing on the block.
Damn, that was Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
No, Jodeci wore them shits. The troop.
Jodeci had it.
What was that R&B group with Jermaine Dupri? Escape wore them shits too.
Let me tell you something about Jodeci. Jodeci actually, I grew up with them basically. I was like a real little. They from our neighborhood when I was a kid. When I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, they used to they grew up with my uncles, so they would come to our house and shit. This is back before they was in middle school, high school, and but I remember them when they first got their deal, they came back to the hood. They all had troop jackets, the black leather joints on. Dude, I'm telling you, man.
MCM.
The MCM was dope when it hit, man. The Valleys. Remember the Valleys first came out when Slick Rick was rocking them?
Nigga. They don't know. It was Nike was not the world, y'all.
Nah, they weren't.
Nike was just trying to break into shit. Nike was not the world. Y'all, no. It was a different world. Nike did not always exist, and they wasn't the kings. Not at all. And they fought the fuck off. They stopped and went down 25% this damn year. So hey, and people getting tired of paying for overpriced remix shit.
I know, man. Oh, they go to pumps.
Yeah, them pumps was the shit. Yep. Oh, them like the Iverson pumps right there.
Yeah, them Iverson, boy. Woo, boy.
That's another one. That's another shoe. And the felines from Grant Hill, like you said, man.
Oh yeah.
So it was a lot going on. A whole lot going on.
Well, Casey and JoJo from Charlotte, right? If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they from my neighborhood. They grew up in my neighborhood. They from South Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yep. Dalvin and Devontae and Casey. Casey and JoJo actually was born in Monroe, but they moved into South Charlotte when I was real young. I was probably 7 years old at the time when they first got their deal with Uptown.
With
Diddy.
That guy.
With that guy.
That's the history of this shit.
Hey, they still, to this very day, they see my grandmother. Hey, Miss Gates, how you doing? They love my grandmother to death, man. She used to cook for them and everything. They just come to the house and eat up all the food. And I used to chill with those dudes. And they was like 16, 17. They went to high school with my uncles. They all went to school together. Grew up in the same neighborhood. I got a lot, man. I got a lot of stories.
Dude.
Got a lot of stories.
It's a lot.
Yep.
It's a lot. 32 seasons. I'm telling you, 32 seasons.
We are.
Oh, don't forget to subscribe to Panther. No, it's the 3 Feet and Rising. The other channel. We up to 22 right now. We got to get the link up there.
We got to get that link in there so they can.
Matter of fact, I got it right here.
Jump in there.
Hey guys, we probably gonna do it a few more times over here, a few more weeks. But if you're not subscribed to 3 Feet and Rising, you need to do that. We're gonna start doing the lives over there eventually. We just kind of doing this as a bridge, so and maybe a month or some change, man. We'll probably go ahead and switch over there permanently. 3 Feet and Rising. I gotta find the link, but I'll get the link up.
I got it.
Yeah, and I'll start pumping the link in the community section and whatnot too.
Okay.
Yeah,
man.
I got you right here.
Oh, those were some good times, man, with those dudes, with those guys, man. Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. And it's funny how far you can remember back to these times when you were in your youth and you remember some of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's like yesterday, man. It's like yesterday.
All day, man.
Them dudes had the hood on lock back then. They had all the chicks. They used to come through with all the chicks, even back then. They did. I was like, you were 7, 8 years old. You don't really know what's going on, but you can see
what's going on. Yeah, but when you look back, you like, dang.
They used to come through with all of them, man.
The Hot Boy Maximus, the Maxim Box Maximus.
Oh man, them dudes. I remember when they went. Hey, they had a little white. What kind of car was that? It was
Toyota Cressida. It wasn't a Toyota Cressida. That's before the Camry. They don't know about that either.
I think either Dalvin or Devontae had a little white car they used to all roll in it, and they went to New York in that car and got their deal. When they came back, everybody heard their song on the radio, and all. That's how they started. That's how it all started for them.
Yeah, they went to New York not knowing
They went to
nobody.
New York in that white car. In that, I remember the car. It was a little white car. They drove it up there.
They said they went up there with no money. They said we're gonna get a deal.
Nope.
That's how you had to do back in the day, though. You
had to go and show. But look, they were so good, man. I mean, they were that good.
Yeah. You can't deny it.
I heard them dudes sing way before they had the deal. They used to sing when they used to come to the house. They'd be out there singing, and on the back porch,
on the corner,
front yard.
Yeah.
Huh? On the back porch, they would go in the backyard and be back there singing.
Yeah. Yeah, the talent was undeniable, man. So yeah, man. Hey,
facts,
man. NC. Yeah. Hey, man, get Casey and JoJo on the show, man. Let's make that call happen.
Man, I ain't talking to the dudes. I think we recognize it.
That's funny, man.
But hey, you know what's funny though? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this though. They wouldn't recognize me because I ain't seen them. But here's what's funny. My grandmother was at Eastland Mall sometime right before they shut the Eastland Mall down. This is a while ago. And they was walking around Eastland Mall after they was big. And KC had his, my grandma told me, she seen he had his shirt open in the mall. My grandma walked up and said, boy, button up your shirt. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Gates. I'm sorry, Miss Gates. And they knew exactly who she was.
Yeah.
They remembered her. They knew exactly who she was. They buttoned the shirt back up. Right. She told me the story about that. That was crazy.
Hey, man, let's get to the next story, man. Mark Robinson, man. Speaking of dudes out here doing weird stuff, man, like Diddy. You guys, Mark Robinson's out here running for governor, and they got your boy caught up in a scandal. You know what I'm saying? So let me play this, man. It's about 6 minutes long, but I think it's really good, man, for us to really get the full context of everything, man. So here it is, man. Mark Robinson.
Disturbing post more than a decade ago on the message board of a pornographic website, and we traced them directly to Mark Robinson. Now, we did interview Robinson yesterday, and he categorically denies making these posts. I'll get to that in just one moment. But first, I want to walk people through just some of them. Take a look at this post right here. In one post, Robinson called himself a, quote, black Nazi. And when discussing then President Barack Obama in 2012, writing, quote, I'd take Hitler over any of the shit that's in Washington right now. It even goes beyond that. Another disturbing post, Robinson defended slavery, writing, quote, slavery is not that bad, and I wish they would bring back slavery. I would certainly buy a few. He also disparaged, as you mentioned, civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., using a slur to refer to him and calling him a, quote, commie bastard. All those comments and others you can read on CNN.com were made on the message board of a porn website called Nude Africa. And Wolf, in addition to those posts, he also expressed views on Nude Africa that sharply contradicts his current policies as a socially conservative candidate for governor. For example, he has been vocally anti-transgender, but look at what Robinson wrote on the porn message board a decade ago, that he liked, quote, watching transgender porn, adding, quote, that's effing hot, and called himself a, quote, perv. In another thread that was discussing the story of a woman who said she had been raped by her taxi driver while she was drunk, Robinson wrote, quote, and the moral of this story, don't F a drunk white bitch.
So he wrote all this years ago, as you know, and when he was an ordinary citizen before he even got into politics. How do we know it's him?
Well, Wolf, we found that Robinson consistently used the same username, Mini Soldier, that he used on Nude Africa in all of his social media.
Nude
you can
Africa.
see it on Pinterest, Black Planet, YouTube. He even previously used it as his Twitter handle. Now, his full name was even also listed on Nude Africa, and the email that we found that he used there, he also used on several other websites. The biographical data from multiple websites using Mini Soldier, including Nude Africa, matches Robinson's. There's an exact date of birth. There's his hometown. There's the fact his mother worked at an HBCU, even that his favorite episode of The Twilight Zone is number 22.
So, Andrew, what does Robinson say about all of this?
Wow.
Robinson is calling the story trash. He says it's not him. Now, we did ask the campaign for comment. We gave them 48 hours to respond. That deadline was yesterday. And that's when Lieutenant Governor Robinson agreed to do a brief interview with us. Here is just a little bit of that. Lieutenant Governor Robinson, thank you so much for being willing to talk to us. I think we'll just jump right into it. Do you deny that this account is you?
Well, first off, let me say thank you so much for allowing me to come here and clear the air. We absolutely do. This is not us. These are not our words, and this is not anything that is characteristic of me, nor has it ever been. The people here of North Carolina know I have been completely transparent about my history, all the warts. We put them all out. We let folks know about it. But the folks here also know my character. They know who I am. They know my voice, so to speak. This is not my voice. This is not things that we would ever say or even think. And so absolutely we do.
How do you explain all of the matching details on this profile? The profile on Nude Africa lists your full name as Mark Robinson. The email listed on the account is an email that you have used elsewhere on the internet, including with your photo. You have used that name, Mini Soldier, on multiple social media accounts, including Twitter, Pinterest, Black Planet, and YouTube. How can you deny, with all of these matching details, that this is you?
Look, I'm not going to get into the minutia of how somebody manufactured these salacious tabloid lies, but I can tell you this: there's been over $1 million spent on me through AI by a billionaire son who's bound and determined to destroy me.
He's just explaining, starts talking about AI, whatnot, man. You guys, I'm not really one for the corn websites, but I did have to look it up for research purposes. The site is up, they have it blocked off.
Look, research purposes.
This is wild. I even looked up the episode 22 of the Twilight Zone. That shit ain't good, bro. They had to ban that shit.
What's wrong with it? What happened on that episode?
Okay.
Not a good episode. It's bad.
It's the U.S.'s shameful incarceration and forceful relocation of massive numbers of Japanese Americans into intermittent camps during World War II.
Oh, no. You can't be doing that. Hey, look at Be Good. Look at Be Good on there. Be Good.
I had to go look and see what the hell that was about. He
guilty.
He loved 22. I had to find out what that was about. I was like, oh, you into that, huh?
Fishbowl said it best, man. Who fills out a bio on a website like that?
Yeah. That word is fun. That's insane. They got like a laundry list on this dude. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, man. Do y'all believe it? Y'all believe this has any truth to it? Wait a minute. Do y'all believe what he said, or do you believe the other guy? Who do y'all believe?
He didn't defend it. He was just like, we got a lot of stuff to worry about. AI. It was like, no, man. Why
he said it him? Yeah. He said it wasn't him. He said, I emphatically say it is not me. That's what he tried to say. You heard him say that?
You use not only is it the same username that you use for your personal accounts. They said, I think y'all missed it. He said the current Twitter account that he currently has had a different handle that was the same handle of the website that they found.
Oh, you done.
Bro, come on, man, you done.
Look. He kept saying this shit, Nude Africa. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm about to type it in while you bullshit, like to see what the fuck you're talking about.
What's Nude Africa?
I don't know. He kept saying it.
Is that a website?
It's a website. It's the website where he posted all the stuff at.
Is it his website or somebody? It's like a back page or something.
It's a message board.
Oh snap, man!
Porn website.
Hey, see that's the thing.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Hey, there's no anonymity on those sites, man. It's going to come back to bite you if you visit these things. Leave that stuff alone, man. Stop looking at these corn sites. Corn is not good unless you get some Mexican street corn.
Yeah.
I'm taking it a little too motherfucking far now. There ain't no shame in that shit, but this you putting all your personal shit on there since a problem.
That's what I'm saying. It's a problem, man. They can totally come on, man. Somebody's gonna get a data leak on you, bro.
if you guys happen
Damn.
to want to go there right now, it says the Nude Africa message board is closed while we do some maintenance.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're
right.
still open for our
Yeah,
members.
right.
Hey,
I
y'all
see
know
that. I
what?
see.
Y'all gonna log on while they doing maintenance. You know what's gonna happen when you log on and it comes up. It's gonna be a dude with a whole case of baby oil behind him. He's gonna be like, "Oh, they're gonna take it down."
Then it says click here. It says click here. Yeah, it says click here for the members area. So if you were actually a member before now, and you can actually still log in. I think the traffic may be crazy, so that
You know why.
Yeah, they gonna cut that whole feed, brother. They don't want nobody seeing that.
Yeah.
Nude Africa, and look at the website. Look like some damn what they call that shit.
This shit look like it was made.
Some shit that old school shit.
I am not putting it in my browser. I am not typing that in my browser. I'm not typing it in. I take y'all word for it.
Hey, BJ,
they can come for me.
Yeah, this shit was made in 1993, man.
This shit old as hell.
AOL dial-up website.
Well, you see this shit here, boy.
Hey, that's an AOL website, Netscape Navigator.
Nigga, MySpace look better than this.
God dang.
Look, I think wait. It says no credit card apply by mail. This is an old website, brother.
Oh, heck no.
Apply by mail.
Apply by mail.
And then there's a sign up for an account by mail, and there's even a 900 number you can call for your credit card number to sign up for a membership.
Heck no!
Dude, all that shit means is these motherfuckers been on this shit for a long time, and this is how they get down. And
hey, y'all, that reminds me.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard the story of the Universal Coat Jack?
Nah.
There was a magazine. I can't remember the name of the magazine, but it was one of these little magazines where guys would buy it. Mm-hmm. And you remember in the back they would have the ad section where you can actually order stuff just the way that they saying on here. You got to put the card. You remember in the back of the magazine you can order stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Well, it was a guy that had a description of a product. He called it the Universal Coat Jack. That's the name of it, right? Mm. Now, there's no picture of this thing. Like all it said was that there was a description that said it hangs hats, belts, coats, flower pots. It hangs shoelaces, whatever he said. It can hang it's a Universal Coat Jack. Hangs anything. Okay. Then they put the price under the $19.95. Remember that? How they put the price under? And man, people were actually ordered. They would call in and dial the thing and get a credit card number to the woman over the phone, and the woman would process it, send them, and they would get a box in the mail that was about that big. And this went on for a while. Man, do you know what this thing was?
What?
A nail.
That's what your dumb ass get.
They're paying $20 for a nail. True story. Universal Coat Jack. And it reminds me when you said that, man, how people could just put anything on these wild websites, and people would call in, give their credit card number, and that's insane, man. And he's still using that today on that website.
I mean, you see wild ass people in comments all the damn time. They're out there. There's a market for this shit. It wouldn't exist if there wasn't to be a market. That's what I keep telling y'all. This shit wouldn't exist if there was not a market.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it actually makes sense. Like, old websites like this has probably been around. This website has easily been around like 30 years. You get what I'm saying?
That click been there for a minute. That little click right there been there. That's their meeting spot right there.
Exactly.
That's insane. That's insane, man. That's insane.
No, really, is it? Is it? There's some weirdos out there, bro. It's some weirdos.
So everybody agrees Mark Robinson is guilty. They had this dude. That
nigga did it. That nigga did it.
Yeah. You know what did it? It's not the Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. You know, I knew what you were talking about. That's one of my favorite albums too, man. That
mine too.
That's
my
lovers.
Every moment.
That's my favorite group of all time. That's my favorite group of all time. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Buddha Lovers is my shit, bro. That's hey man. Hey, that's my shit.
Mi favorito, mi hermano. Mi favorito, mi hermano. Yes, sir.
Yeah, everybody's heard something from that album.
That's an argument for that.
What's
There's
that?
an argument for that. There's an argument for that.
Yes, sir.
What's the what?
That damn Spanish shit he just fucking said.
What? What's the argument? What about Spanish? Espanol?
Whatever the shit, the name of that song you just said, I can.
I said it's my favorite brothers. That's what I said in Spanish.
Oh,
I say
okay.
mi favorito, mi hermanos.
Oh well, I've been told many times to start learning that shit. I'm about to do it. I'm about to get some
Hey,
damn
BJ,
Rosetta Stone.
you know why you need to learn it. You've already spoken about
Oh, I've been told this for decades. Don't get it twisted.
You already said.
I've been told this shit, and I'm about to heed. I'm about to take heed because it's getting
Take
good.
heed, brother. Take heed. Hearken into the voice, brother. Hearken into the voice.
It's a plethora. It's a plethora.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, man. So
yeah, escucha mi hermano.
yeah, I met a couple of mothers, and we had fucking language barriers, but we could use the gestures and shit to kind of got through it. But it could have been better if I had a little more. Yeah. Could have went a little more smooth.
So what you're saying is you hate black women, huh? BJ? No, I'm joking.
Yeah. That's what some people say. That's what some people say. That's exactly what they say. If only they knew. If only they fucking knew. That's what they say. That's what I've heard out here on these streets.
Oh my God. That's the word on the street, BJ.
Yeah,
that's the word on the street.
That's the word on the motherfucking street. And then my people hear this shit and be like, dude, what the fuck they talking about? I'm like, bro, don't even worry about it. I'm not even gonna
don't even worry
about
it, man.
I'm not even gonna respond to that bullshit. Like, bro, but I just seen you. Shut up. Let them think what they want to think.
Yeah.
BJ, I've gotten that a couple of times too. My fiance is Latina.
There you go.
Shout out to you.
But she is Afro-Latina. So,
see?
Skin color wise, she like a normal black person. Now, I guess features wise, a little bit, maybe she looks like maybe doesn't like anybody who comes from here. But a lot of people just assume I'm, you don't like black women. Well, no, she is black. You know what I mean? But it's another story.
Facts.
Yeah.
People are funny. They put you in their boxes that they only see for themselves. They never really went outside of what the realms that you've been to, and then try to judge you to make them feel better about themselves. But it's okay.
100%. Yeah,
it's okay. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna learn from the Asians. I learned from that community, all that shit. Philippines, all that. Costa Rica, it don't matter, man. Islands, it don't fucking matter, man.
We gotta get you out there one day, BJ. I'm going back to Colombia in November myself. I don't got the exact date, but it'll be. But we gotta get you out there, man. You ain't gonna come back, man. You love Latino.
It's hard, bro.
Dude.
If it wasn't for the heat, man, the heat is all I don't like about the heat. That's all I like. The heat, man. It's so hot. So hot. You don't like if you like heat, you'll be just fine, brother. Because you're right on the equator, pretty much. You're right near the equator. Because I actually sailed through the Panama Canal. I almost got hit in the face by a pelican in the Panama Canal on the ship. Pelican flew right by my face, almost hit me in the face.
Damn.
Yeah, on the ship. Elaine, that's what I'm talking about.
That's cool.
Yeah, Well, what did surprise me though, Bogota surprised me, man. I got in Bogota, and it was cold, but the elevation's so high, those mountains,
it's high,
like that.
High. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Even though it's south, but it's high.
Yeah, I was in a 5-star hotel, beautiful, no heat.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I had to ask them. There's no place I had to ask them. Like, bro, you got to give me a space heater. So they brought me a space heater. You know what I mean? They brought us a space heater, but yeah, man, like those are things they don't normally prioritize.
Oh, too cold. It was too cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's too cold.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in Bogota, the elevation you're in the mountains basically. It's kind of like Medellin. You're in a higher elevation. Because Colombia is near the sea. Cartagena is near the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a seaport.
You know what's funny though, man? I mean, you can get to Bogota from Cartagena now, like an hour plane ride, but the difference is crazy. You know what I mean? The temperature.
It's the topography. The topography is ridiculous. You kind of go up into the mountainous terrain, and it is very cold up there. Believe it or not.
Facts.
Yeah, beautiful city though.
Mhm.
It is. I had a good time, man. Had some good food when I was there. Um,
Oh yeah,
Moving forward, I'll definitely be going to like Cartagena and stuff like that. But Bogota was nice. You know what I
Bogota
mean?
was nice. Did you hit
I
Medellin?
was
Did you go to
supposed
Medellin?
no, not like got out. I didn't get out, but stops in the airport. But
Okay.
we're gonna be in Cartagena. I've been
All
to
right.
Cali. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, you
Cali.
been to Cali?
Yeah, been to Cali twice. Yeah,
Oh, Cali is
yeah.
that place, brother.
Cali's
That's the most
beautiful.
authentic. Yeah, that's the most. It still has this natural flair to that city. It's not overrun like Medellin and the bigger cities. Yeah,
Yeah,
like Cartagena is a lot of tourists in those kinds of cities.
yeah.
Yo,
It's also very it's dangerous, and it's also a lot of black population there in Cartagena too. Not Cartagena. Well, maybe
Afro
Cartagena.
Colombia. Yeah,
Cali,
Cali.
Cali as well. It's like yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Fishbowl
did
got a
hear,
question for y'all, man.
Go ahead, Fish. What's
Um,
up?
I'll read it. It didn't come across for me yet.
Okay.
It's this way. I think the mountains in the Central and South America are a little higher than the U.S. There are some places in South America that have higher elevation. Like
Yeah,
what's that? What's that? Some of the places in Chile.
yeah.
Which mountains are those down there? God, I never been to Chile. What mountains are those? There's
Like something Pichu or some shit like that.
Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, Machu Picchu.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Chile's next on my list, man. I'm definitely gonna go there. We gotta get Quantum. No, we gotta get BJ there, man. BJ, you ain't gonna want to come back when you get down there,
That's what
man.
all my friends keep telling me this shit because
fact, BJ.
I do the same. They know me. They know me. They like.
And look, it ain't as expensive as you think it is, bro. Either, man. So get that passport, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the longest part of the process, man. Get that
Yeah.
passport. It happen.
I just need
Yeah,
a simple
man.
life. It's just a simple life. It. Ain't even that crazy, man.
Blue Book gentlemen. Blue Book gentlemen.
A lot of people,
They call
the big thing that a lot of people like to do, man, they like to get their money here to the United States and move down there, man. You know what I mean? And just really live a good life, man. Your money goes a long ass way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not look. I ain't got all the money in the world. I'm not in 5-star hotels here. You get what I'm saying?
No.
I'm in a good 4-star hotel. You get what I'm saying? But yeah. You could afford a lot more when you go down there. You get what I'm saying? So definitely gotta make it happen. We had a lot more stories to get through, man. I think I'm gonna save them for next week, man. And tackle more, man. Gentlemen, you guys got closing words?
Go ahead, BJ. You can take it.
You always do that shit to me, man.
Hey, you're more interesting than I am, so that's why.
Huh? I'm boring as fuck, man. I'm boring as fuck.
And we both know that ain't true.
Not
Boring as hell, yo.
Not even a little bit.
But another ending to another great episode, man. You got a lot of stuff working on that you haven't seen yet that you will see eventually. We are working hard, believe it or not, even though this is a one time a week show. Just be sure to like and subscribe and go to our regular channel and subscribe. I would appreciate that. And shout out to PPP. Gave us a shout out. Shout out to the Black Cat Panther podcast. They allowed me to shout out this as well, and to anybody else. Other than that, you know what? I want to give a special shout out to my man, Urban Politicians TV. I got with him probably about 4 or 5 years ago. He was at 2,000-3,000 subscribers. Now he's at 300,000. So
wow.
Big shout out to you, man. Seen a lot of shit from you and seen where you came from, man. And I'm so proud of you. And I hope you see this. So other than that, man, y'all see us next week, and I'm done.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to your homie, man. And it just goes to show, man, you don't have to bring somebody down to elevate yourself, man. So,
facts.
I'm not gonna really get into a lot of the stuff that's going on in the Panther sphere, man. But
yeah.
Another great episode. I'll end it there. Quantum?
Yeah. First, I want to give a shout out to my esteemed cohorts here. We're gonna do wonderful things together, guys. We stay connected, stay powerful, stay grounded in truth, and everything will continue to flow. I want to give a special shout out to everybody in the chat who pulled up. We appreciate y'all, man. We want to get the word out about what we're doing. We're 3 positive guys trying to get spin the block on this stuff, try to make some things shake, get some positive info out there, and just kind of chop it up amongst each other. Be good. Hey, man, I hope you win your fight, brother. Mess up, you got a shoulder injury, man. They make you fight with a bad shoulder that's messed up, bro. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Big Tight, Fishbowl, Skull Swing, all you guys. Tim, Estes, everybody, man. Thank y'all for pulling up.
All right, gentlemen, we out of here, man. Peace. Again.